Assalamu. Welcome all to Easy Human Anatomy channel. Today I discuss connective tissue. At first, the function of the connective tissue, it support organ and cell, transport nutrient and wastes, defending against pathogen by the cells of the connective tissue, storing fat, repairing damaged tissue. The basic difference between epithelial tissue and connective tissue, epithelial tissue contain large number of cells with little extracellular materials or matrix. In connective tissue, cell number is less, but the amount of extracellular matrix is huge. The basic difference between epithelial tissue and connective tissue. Epithelial tissue line the cavity and surface of an organ and blood vessel. So this is a tubular organ. Its inner wall and outer wall is lined by the epithelial tissue. And epithelial tissue is connected by other type of tissue. For example, this is muscularis mucosae. So it's connect the two type of tissue by connective tissue. So epithelial tissue is connected by muscular tissue by the connective tissue. This is submucosa. It connects the muscularis mucosae and muscularis externa. Development of the epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue can be developed from the ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. The connective tissue usually developed from mesoderm, but connective tissue of the head neck region is developed from neural case, which is derived from ectoderm. Connective tissue, cells of the connective tissue is scattered throughout the extracellular matrix, but epithelial tissue is arranged regularly and rests on the basement membrane. The epithelial tissue is avascular, but connective tissue is vascular. So connective tissue, unlike the epithelia, are composed of mainly of intercellular elements with a limited number of cells. So this is a diagrammatic picture showing of the connective tissue showing different type of connective tissue cell, collagen fiber and elastic fiber and blood vessels. The composition of the connective tissue cell, connective tissue fiber, ground substance. Within the connective tissue fiber, three types of fiber present: collagen fiber, elastic fiber, reticular fiber. Ground substance is formed by the glycosaminoglycans, proteoglycans, and multi-adhesive glycoprotein. The connective tissue cells are two types: permanent cell and wandering cell. So permanent cell are the fibroblast, macrophage, adipose cell, mast cell, mesenchymal stem cell. Wandering cell, lymphocyte, plasma cell, neutrophil, eosinophil, basophil, and monocyte. The classification of the connective tissue. The embryonic connective tissue are two types: mesenchymal, mucosal. Adult connective tissue are three types: connective tissue proper, specialized connective tissue, supporting connective tissue. Connective tissue proper or ordinary connective tissue, loose connective tissue, dense connective tissue. Dense connective tissue again two types: regular and irregular. Within the specialized connective tissue, adipose tissue, elastic tissue, hemopoietic tissue, blood. Supporting connective tissue, cartilage and bones. This is the hemopoietic stem cell. It gives rise the following connective tissue cell. This is the trilaminar germ disc, the ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. From the mesoderm, most of the connective tissue of the body is arises, but the connective tissue of the head neck region is derived from the neural crest. Fibroblast is the principal cell of the connective tissue which has two stages of activity, active and inactive. Active fibroblasts contain abundant irregularly branched cytoplasm, nucleus ovate, large, pale staining and prominent nucleolus. Cytoplasm rich in rough endoplasmic reticulum. Golgi complex are well developed. The inactive fibrocyte is smaller than the fibroblast and spindle-shaped, fair cytoplasmic processes, smaller darker elongated nuclei and acidophilic cytoplasm, a small amount of rough endoplasmic reticulum. The fibroblast synthesis following thing, the collagen, elastic and reticular fiber and also the extracellular matrix component. These are the active fibroblasts. You see the nuclei is whitish in color. This is the darkly stained nuclei of the fibrocyte. Fibroblast, fibrocyte. This is the outline of fibroblast. This is nuclei and this is prominent nucleoli. You see, this is darkly stained nuclei and this is whitish nuclei. Mast cell, developed in bone marrow and differentiated into connective tissue. It is contains large ovoid. It is a large ovoid connective tissue cell with spherical nuclei and cytoplasm filled with large intensely basophilic granules which contain vasoactive and immunoreactive substance. You see within the nuclei the presence of heterochromatin and euchromatin. The secretion of the mast cell granule causes immediate hypersensitivity reaction, allergy, anaphylaxis. This is macrophage. The nucleus is kidney shaped and its cytoplasm contained Golgi and huge number of rough endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria and lysosome. The surface of the macrophage exhibit numerous fold and finger-like position which engulf the substance to be phagocytes. Mononuclear phagocytic system is the part of immune system that consists of phagocytic cell located in the reticular tissue. The cells are primarily monocytes and macrophages and they accumulate in lymph nodes and the spleen. They are antigen presenting cell involving in the process of foreign substance. These are the list of the cells of the mononuclear phagocytic system. Plasma cell, large ovate cell with considerable amount of cytoplasm and relatively basophilic cytoplasm due to the extensive rough endoplasmic reticulum. The cytoplasm contains a clear area within the cytoplasm which contains centrioles and prominent Golgi apparatus. The nucleus is spherical and eccentric in position and large clump of the heterochromatin alternating with the clear area euchromatin, typically cartwheel appearance. This is a very typical features of the nucleus of the plasma cell. You can easily identify this cell from other connective tissue cell. You see, this is the whitish area present in the cytoplasm and this is alternative heterochromatin and euchromatin, the cartwheel appearance of nucleus of the plasma cell. Plasma cells are the antibody producing cell derived from the B lymphocyte. Adipose tissue. Closely packed adipocyte nucleus pushed into the one side due to the pressure of the fat droplet. It provides reserve food fuel and insulate against heat loss. It's found in irregular tissue under the skin, cushioning joint around the kidney. Other connective tissue cell type, these are the wandering cell, neutrophil. See the nuclear pattern, shape of the nuclei. This is eosinophil, this is basophil, this is monocyte, this is B lymphocyte, and this is T lymphocyte. And these are the lifespans of this connective tissue cell, and these are the function of this connective tissue cell. The connective tissue fiber are found formed by the protein that polymerize into the elongated structure. The collagen fiber and reticular fiber is formed by the protein collagen, and elastic fiber is formed by the elastin. So this wavy, thick, pink color fiber is the collagen fiber. This is the thread-like branch, black color fiber is elastic fiber, and reticular fiber is not visible in HE stain. So you see, this is the collagen fiber, thick, wavy, pink, and black branch, thin. This is elastic fiber. The collagen fiber, it is the most abundant protein in the human body. Collagen protein is the most common abundant protein found in the human body, and this collagen fiber is flexible, have a remarkably high tensile strength. In light microscope, collagen fiber typically appear as a wavy structure, and variable width, and stained readily with the eosin and other acetic dye. When examined with the electron microscopy, the collagen fiber appear as a bundle of fine thread-like subunits. These subunits are collagen fibrils. So this is the collagen fiber, and you see the some segmental gap, white and black color pattern in seen. This is the subunit of collagen fibril. The elastic fiber is alloy tissue responsible for stretch and distension, and typically thinner than the collagen fiber, are arranged in branching pattern. The elastic fibers stain with eosin but not well, therefore they are difficult to distinguish from connective tissue fiber in HE stain preparation. Elastic property of the elastic molecule is related to its unusual polypeptide backbone that causes random coiling. The elastic fiber is produced by the many of the cells that are produce collagen and reticular fiber, particularly fibroblast and smooth muscle cell. So this is the elastin. You see the coiling pattern of this fiber, and this is the collagen fiber. The regular pattern is seen here. The reticular fiber is named for their arrangement is in a mesh-like pattern or network. It provides a supporting framework for the cellular constituent of various tissue and organ. In light and electron microscopic preparation, it cannot be identified positively. It needs special staining to visualize. So these are the difference between collagen, elastic, and reticular fiber. You see there's a diameter, different diameter present in different fiber, and there is a particular location present this fiber. Extracellular matrix provide mechanical and structural support for tissue, but also influence extracellular communication. Ground substance is the part of the extracellular matrix that occupy the space between cell and fiber. It consists of glycosaminoglycans, proteoglycans, and mildly adhesive glycoprotein. So ground substance is a viscous clear substance with a slippery feel and high water content. In the light microscopic, ground substance appear amorphous. In routine HE stain preparation, ground substance is always lost, that resulting in an empty background. Only cell and fibers are evidence. The ground substance consists of predominantly three groups of molecules. The proteoglycans, very large macromolecule, which is formed by the core protein and glycosaminoglycans and multi-adhesive glycoprotein. The proteoglycans. These are the name of the some proteoglycans, the four main type of proteoglycans. The proteoglycan contain a core protein, a vertical rod drawing here, and with molecule of glycosaminoglycans. These are the glycosaminoglycans. Proteoglycans contains a greater amount of carbohydrate than to glycoprotein. Glycosaminoglycans is an unbranched polysaccharide made up of repeating disaccharide. One component is one amino sugar and other is uronic acid. The proteoglycans contain a greater amount of carbohydrate than to glycoprotein. Multi-adhesive glycoprotein. These are the globular protein molecule to which the branch chain of monosaccharide are covalently attached. In contrast to the proteoglycans, the protein moiety usually predominates, and there is a several type of glycoprotein found in connective tissue like fibronectin, laminin. Embryonic connective tissue is present in the embryo and in the umbilical cord. Mesenchymal tissue. This tissue primarily found in embryo. It contains small spindle-shaped cell of relatively uniform appearance. The extracellular space is occupied by various ground substance. Collagen fibers are present, which are very fine and sparse. The mucous connective tissue, it is present in umbilical cord. It consists of specialized gelatin-like ground substance called water jelly. The spindle-shaped mesenchymal cell occupy large intercellular spaces. Now, the ordinary connective tissue or connective tissue proper, loose connective tissue, is contain the various type of cell of immune system, and the fibers, the elastic fiber and collagen fibers are loosely arranged here. Dense connective tissue, dense regular connective tissue here, the fibroblast and the collagen fiber are parallelly arranged. Dense irregular connective tissue here, the cell number is less, but the connective tissue fiber is more, and these fibers are irregularly arranged. Elastic tissue is a composed of bundle of thick parallel elastic fiber and flattened fibroblast. It has great elasticity, and it is found in the yellow ligament of the vertebral column, suspensory ligament of the penis. This is the epithelial tissue and underlying connective tissue, loose connective tissue, frequently known as the lamina propria. And this is dense irregular connective tissue. It is formed by the dense irregular connective tissue. This is also known as the submucosa. Submucosa of the gastrointestinal tract usually formed by the dense irregular connective tissue. Reticular connective tissue is a delicate, specially smooth connective tissue, consists of reticular fiber and specialized fibroblast called reticular cell. It provides the architectural framework for hemopoietic organ and lymphoid organ, bone marrow, lymph node and nodules, and spleen. Histological slide with identifying points. In connective tissue, ordinary connective tissue, 3 slides are used in histology lab: smooth, loose connective tissue, dense regular connective tissue, and dense irregular connective tissue. And here also a special connective tissue is discussed. This is the loose connective tissue. The connective tissue cells are numerous. This is fibroblast, this is mast cell, and this empty background is the ground substance. This ground substance wash out during histological slide preparation, and there is a wavy, thick, pink collagen fiber and black thread-like branch elastic fiber is present. Why it is known as the loose connective tissue? Because the fibers are loosely arranged. Dense regular connective tissue. Why dense? Because the amount of fiber is more than the loose connective tissue. Why regular? Because the connective tissue fibers and connective tissue cells are regularly arranged. Dense irregular connective tissue. Dense means huge amount of collagen fiber and elastic fiber is present in this type of tissue, and irregulars means the arrangement of the fiber and cells is irregular. There is no regular pattern seen here. Adipose tissue. Adipose tissue contains cells, signate ring-shaped cell. Due to the accumulation of the single fat droplet, the cytoplasm and nucleus is pushed periphery. So this is the stone of the ring, and this peripheral portion is the cytoplasm. So this is nucleus, this is cytoplasm, this is fat droplet, and its typical signet ring-shaped cells are present in adipose tissue. So now some tips and some key information. All connective tissue are derived from the mesoderm except connective tissue of the head neck region, which is derived from neural crest or ectoderm. The common cell of the connective tissue is fibroblasts, which produce both fibers and ground substance. Type 1 collagen is the most abundant protein in human body. Reticular fibers are not visible in HE stain. In HE stain, collagen fibers are thick, wavy, pink, and elastic fiber are thread-like branch and black in color. This terminology used to describe connective tissue. Lamina propria means loose connective tissue, submucosa dermis, some fascia, dense irregular connective tissue, tendon, ligament, aponeurosis, dense regular connective tissue. So this is all about connective tissue. If you like this video, please press the like button and please support my channel by giving your comment, and please press the like button.